Denny Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the ECU Pirates and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, as you know, Alabama coming off a terrific year last year, getting back into the college football playoff and getting to the second round. But this team has more to prove. They lost their quarterback, Ty Simpson, to the draft, but they still have one of the most dynamic wide receivers in the country. Ryan Coleman-Williams is looking for a little redemption after a low production year last year. The fans can't wait to see what this version of the Crimson Tide will look like this season. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Pirates offense who will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And this is a game of where is Waldo, right? Like, there's a lot of ungood, to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, on this offense. But there is one spot that they're going to move around, a wide receiver. They're going to move this dude around. They're going to try to find matchups because he can win against anybody he faces. He is that good, Jesse, and I'm excited to see how this offense find ways to get him the football.
It's been interesting. No one's been able to figure him out yet. It doesn't matter who they've played or what the caliber of defense has been. Man zone coverage, matchups, they haven't been able to find a way to slow this guy down. You got to give this offense tons of credit. They're being creative. They're adding wrinkles each and every week. But I'll tell you right now, I fully expect this guy to go off today.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On the move, it's Gray. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing you his athlete.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Lost the fire on second down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive in the deep. Forces a turnover.
And that's a big mistake early in this game, and I know how that feels for a quarterback. You're playing on the road, you want to come out in the first drive, you want to march it down the field, you want to throw a touchdown pass, but you got to be careful, and you can't be too greedy. I think he got a little bit ahead of himself on that last throw. It's going to be really important he settles himself down.
Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Russell. It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. They go play action with Russell. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Gets the back moving. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. In the red area, it's Hill. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for the offense. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, Alabama!
Man, I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The Pirates are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. High the chains now on second and long. Running inside, it's Gray. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for room. It's Hill. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. They'll line up for a second down play. Russell on play action. Makes the grab. It's 4. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Looking for a big gain. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage, and If you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's great. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Punt is in the air. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Throwing Russell. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The kick is on its way. He's got it. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Powers through the defender. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Pirates want to crank the tempo. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Final play of the quarter coming. Finds his man on the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. On the ground, it's Hill. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Keelan Russell. Under fire. And it's a sack.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that D-end getting that sack.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Heaves it on the run. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Running inside. It's great.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Gets it out quickly. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires on the move. Snags it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Pirates go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone. It's great. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Russell. Release to the back. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Allen.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Might as well stick with him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Pirates want to move quickly. Trying to run, it's Allen. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
pull and throw off the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gray. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Throwing Russell. Got a man. It's Hill. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Tight end now in motion. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Might have a chance. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Keelan Russell. They're setting up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. You say, why not throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes you just need to give the punt team some space. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pulls it, fired, complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. The Pirates in the hurry-up. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pressure coming. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give on the option. Plows through the defense. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Russell. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking for a man. It's Russell. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Throwing Russell. Quarterback adapting. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to pass on second down. He's going to run it. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Motion from the back. Russell from the gun on third down. Fires quickly. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. This time it's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Keelan Russell. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's get right to it with Liberty taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Flames, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications. And now over to your game at Bryant-Denny Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
They go play action with Russell. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on first down. Right back to the well. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Edwards. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Motion from the wideout. he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Running through contact. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, they didn't do anything to work away from the defenders.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Russell buys a little time. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That one will give them the lead.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Pirates will hustle to the line.
Come on, defense, what are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
The pitch to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Snagged out of the air. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Pulls and fires complete. Hit and run down right at the line of scrimmage. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground game on the left. Bounced off his feet. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Fires one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Hamlet. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown tie! A pick six!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Pirates will get things started here on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Pirates will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They go to the counter. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. That's reeled in, it's Edwards. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Got room to work. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The inside handoff. Finding some room. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Moving out to the right. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able...
Turning it on! Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hamlin. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. He goes right back to the air. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Gray. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, after that miss, they're still trying to fight their way out of an 18-point hole.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And some room. There's a crease. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the stomping has commenced.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Gray. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. Touchdown, Alabama! He rolls his way into the end zone for the rushing score. That's his 3rd touchdown in the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Slides away. And they'll knock him down. And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going for a big play downfield. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Pirates have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Gonna look downfield again. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Makes the grab. Hard-hitting tackle. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Throwing Russell. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Keeps it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it shows today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.